Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to
How are
this
you?
edition of the X Fan Show. See, I'm about to call it the A Train Show. Thanks to your silly self. How you
What'd I
acting
do?
this morning?
I didn't do
You.
shit.
Everything is always about you.
Is it? You were the one that was supposed to be running all the stuff today, and then you just couldn't figure it out.
No, you couldn't help yourself.
No,
So you
we were
decided.
talking before. Don't get it twisted. We were talking
No,
beforehand.
yeah, sure.
Talking
Go ahead.
beforehand.
Leave me alone! Oh, you don't get to use that against me. Leave me alone! That's what you're gonna do now? Leave me alone! You're having way too much fun this morning.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. I am the unprofessional professional dirty. Right there's my partner in crime, as always on a Tuesday morning, the one and the only.
The A Train Arlington Lane. Hey, folks. Man, listen. It's been a weird week.
Been a weird few weeks.
It's been a weird week, okay?
For us here at Fuel. Do we want to?
Where do we start? Where do we start?
Okay, question. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's put it like that. I know
what questions do you guys have for us today?
What do you want to talk about? A Birmingham native, Ricky Smiley. Oh, okay. Is he going to be at the game coming up here soon?
No, that is Champ. That's who that person is in the video that you keep throwing up.
Oh, is that who it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I figured Ricky Smiley might have been a really good fan of the UFL.
He might be. I can't call it.
I mean,
yeah, he is a Birmingham native. That is true.
I mean, if you ask me, the UFL needs as many fans as they can get as of late.
Hey, it's the biggest. He got the biggest morning show on the planet in the Black community. So yeah,
that he does. Because since Wendy Richter's gone, or Wendy Williams is
gone. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. But let's hey. Oh, it's gonna dang it! It's gonna take a minute. That's what I get for messing.
Were you gonna have something?
Morning. I was gonna have the highlights, but it's gonna take quite a minute to get.
Why didn't you get the highlights ready for us, bro? You knew we were doing a show today, and you couldn't get the highlights ready. That is just absolutely nonsense.
Sir,
nonsense.
You really want to sit here and talk about how we were going to do a show and we said we probably wasn't going to do what?
That is okay. So you're goading me. You're goading me, aren't you? You're goading me, aren't you? Aren't you? Huh?
We gotta address the elephant in the room, man.
Nobody said anything, so why do we even have to? If they're not asking, then why do we need to?
Exactly. All right.
You know, I mean, I just
That's right. I mean, that the CEO should not have to do all of that.
Right. I just say this.
Leave me alone! Right. That's not for you anyway.
Why isn't it?
That's for me, not you.
Why?
Because I was the one that put it up there. And
you should have put it up there because I love
A-Train. It says on there A-Train. Okay. Shoot.
What?
There was some games this week, but you know what?
What?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to do at this point.
This show feels weird with everything that's been going on, the way that the games were played this week. Everything just felt weird about the UFL. It didn't feel like a normal UFL game. You know what I'm saying? Facts. It didn't feel like a normal weekend.
Facts.
For the UFL. Is it me or am I imagining things?
No. It felt very weird this week, especially with the attendance.
Yeah, there's an elephant called Dirty, called SPURG is the elephant in the room. Yeah, the attendance was just, I mean, listen, everybody keeps talking about how, the attendance, blah, blah, blah. I mean, look, I get it that we need the attendance, but if you really look at it, the TV ratings have been good. The attendance is dropping across the board everywhere, to be honest. Let's be honest, right? The attendance has been dropping across the board. I mean, the Battlehawks saw a 23% decrease in attendance this week.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody else saw about a 2% decrease in their attendance.
Mm-hmm.
So, I love how St. Louis keeps sitting here saying that, "Oh, we're a football city. We're a football city. We're a football city." No, we're really not. We're really not. We're just tired of the Cardinals sucking. The Blues season's over. If we were really a football city, hello, Wyatt. If we were really a football city, we'd be putting 50,000 in the dome.
60.
I'm just saying 50. If you really wanted to be considered a football city, you'd put 50 in the dome. 55, right? That's what you would do. But no, Sandy, 31,000. I get it. But in St. Louis, we got to get off the high horse. We went from 40 to 31. That's terrible. That's a 23% decrease.
I will say this.
No, it really isn't.
Yes,
Mason.
No,
Arlington.
Listen.
Okay,
no, dude,
you go
seriously.
on, and then I'll tell you why.
This is why, for a lower tier football team, that is good compared to when you have teams that will hold only 6,000-7,000 fans in a certain stadium, 8, 9, or 10,000 fans. For it to have it in this type of realm, I think that's what we have to look at it now. That's actually a good thing. Listen, it's not a sellout, but it's a great crowd. Listen, I understand a lot of people outside UFL fans related saying, "Hey, let's get the Battlehawks out of here, man. They need to be in the NFL because of how those crowds are. That's unfair." That's what people are saying. Like,
that's one
here's
person.
My thing with
one person, Arlington.
No, I've seen others.
Arlington, it's one.
I've seen another person say it. No, I've seen other people say.
Okay, again,
so, no.
Here's what you guys keep missing. I'm not saying that it's not good, but quit saying Hold on. Everybody is saying it. I'm not saying that 31,000 isn't good. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is St. Louis is not a football city. That's what I'm saying. It's not. Because here's what it is. You can say 40,000 that we had. We can all say, see, look, we can support a football team. We could support a football team. Then if we did, then the attendance would keep going up, not going down. That's what I'm saying.
That's not fully on the fans, though.
Yeah, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, listen, it is. It is fully on the fans. No, if the St. Louis really wanted a football team and stick it to St. Louis, if they wanted to stick it to St. Louis, they would be putting 50 plus in there for 5 games. I don't care that there was a Cardinal game down the street at the same time. I don't care. Week 1, there was a Cardinal game at the same time. Or a few hours before, there was the last Blues game, MLS played, and the Battlehawks played, all within an hour amount of time. You still had 40,000 in the dome. You still had 40,000 in the dome opening day. This week, you can't even, last week, you couldn't even get, I'm not saying, again, you guys are missing the point, Sandy. I'm not saying that it's not a good time. Not saying that, am I? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying.
Yeah, thank you. What do you suggest?
What do I suggest? I suggest that the Battlehawks, like they have been, and I've been very critical of the Battlehawks. I've been very critical of the UFL marketing. And you're starting to see them going into their markets, and they're keeping the guys there a little bit longer, like on Sunday. Hey, if we'd have known, we'd have posted it all over our page and had more than 30 people out there to meet Darius Shepard and Travis Feeney out in O'Fallon. I mean, we proved we could do it when you did the town hall. We had over 400 there for you. 300 of them were just our fans that watch our networks and stuff there for you. You know, you didn't do so good at your town hall. You barely had about 200 if you were lucky at your meet and greet there at Busch Stadium. You know, again, see right here. I have gone to the Cardinal game yesterday. Had I known it was the battle again, you're right. They need to work with more of the grassroots type movements, and they just don't seem to do it. Now, in other cities, you're seeing them do that, working on the grass. Woody, I know I said that the Cardinal game was at 1 and then the Battle Hawks was at 7. You know, it says, no, actually, 2023 was actually worse than this year, to be honest with you. 2023 was worse than this year, honestly. What I'm saying, you know, what's this? Not from what I saw last night. They counted the attendance based on ticket sales, not butts in the seat. It was more than half empty, and I bet they had a bump thanks to the football hat. You're absolutely right, Angie, because we were there. We went to that game. Here's what I'm saying. St. Louis, you want to say that you are a football city, regardless of what's going on, no matter how bad the Rams were, no matter how bad the Rams sucked. When it was Sunday, we were putting 50,000 in that dome every single Sunday. Every single Sunday. When your attendance starts to drop, that shows to the NFL that you're not a football city. I could care less that we have 30-something thousand, because guess what? It ain't St. Louis that's carrying this league. It is not the Battlehawks that is carrying this league. There are 7 other teams. 7 other teams. Again, you're right. A lot of the times it was Pittsburgh fans, because Pittsburgh fans travel better than any other fan base that's out there. Same with Green Bay. Same with Chicago. So that argument is a null and void argument point, because those 3 teams travel. What I'm saying, if you're a St. Louis Battlehawk fan and a football fan, instead of putting 40,000 in one week and then the next week go to 31, if football is our live and die, then we should be at every single Battlehawk game, packing that stadium, filling it. That's what we should be doing. I'm done with it. This is stupid. The Battlehawks did not carry this league, because if they did, then this merger wouldn't have happened. So quit saying that we carried the league, because it didn't happen. All right, Arlington, let's go to breakdowns. I'm done. I'm done with my rant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, somebody done talking?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, with that said, let's go to the highlights, so that way he can shut his mouth for a little bit. We'll start with Showboats.
You know that's not going to happen.
Shut up.
And we're also going to tag personnel set.
Going with a little screen over the middle of the field. And is it? It is! Jacob. Cookins has it stripped. Jared Thomas falls on it.
Pace is down.
One on the outside. Yep. McCarron looking that way. Pump fakes. Beautiful read to Jake Sutherland. Oh, Harry Douglas. Sailors with another carry. Shaking, baking. Uh-oh! Jacob Sailors to the 50s. Carey. He's had great presence all afternoon. Corner of the end zone! On the money! Peasy! Let the TP fly!
That guy.
First of all, Andy Banker, his name is not JPZ Pearson. It's Jakor Pearson.
You don't know his name.
Don't even know his name. You're going to call him his nickname. JPZ Pearson, touchdown. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You shouldn't be our PA announcer. You're a moron.
Listen. I have nothing to do with that.
Hold on. Sandy, get on with your shit. Let me know. Tell me what it is. Angel, I love you, but I can tell you this right now.
Dude, you about to be removed from this show, and I'll just do it by myself, dog.
I can tell you this right now. That if there was an NFL team here, and if the NFL came back to St. Louis, you could say goodbye to the Battlehawks because all the Battlehawk fans would abandon them. Guarantee you. It'd be just like this. What Kevin says right here. We'll be just like any other team, 5-10. Guarantee you. Guaranteed. Mark my words. All right, Arlington, let's go. What an exciting game that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Can we talk about the game for once? Jesus.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got everybody riled up and whatnot, man. Good God.
I mean, listen, I just speak the truth. What can I say?
The truth that sounds like trash. That's what it is, man.
It could sound like trash all at once.
It's garbage.
But it's the truth.
It's garbage. It's what it is, man.
It's the truth.
It's garbage. But come on, man. This game here, I mean, I will applaud the Battlehawks for what they were able to do in the first quarter, but then not what they were able to do in the last 3 quarters. Granted, it took to the fourth quarter for them to pull away. But I will say I applaud them for getting the defensive side, and they were able to keep the Memphis Showboats under 20 points. So as you can see, they moved to 3-1 and atop the XFL conference. They're tied with the San Antonio Brahmas, who themselves got a win.
Are they tied with the Brahmas, or they have the differential because of the win?
Well, as the conference states, they're both 3-1.
Yeah, but they have the tiebreaker as of now against the Brahmas.
As of now, yeah, because they beat the Brahmas too.
Technically, they are in first place in this division. I'm starting to see a pattern here, Arlington. Because of where the championship game is, I'm starting to see a pattern.
You're saying it already as we get into week 5, right?
Yep, I'm saying it. I'm thinking.
We didn't even got to the picks yet, and you sitting there talking nuts.
I'm thinking it might be scripted. That's all I'm saying. It's kind of looking that way. I will determine when they play Birmingham.
So you'll determine when they play Birmingham?
We'll determine if it's scripted or not.
Did they
lose? They are owned by a wrestler. They are owned by a professional wrestler named The Rock, who does own TK, who is part of Endeavor.
No, he doesn't own anything. He's part of the board.
Well, he's part of the board, kind of like I'm part of the board of something. Don't own shit, but I'm the part of the board of something.
You just had to throw that in, didn't you?
I have a feeling he is scripting it for the Battlehawks to be here. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
Yeah, right.
These we need to get another one. We need to get another graphic, Arlington. We have the Fair Claim Act. We need to get another one. Spurge's opinions and views do not represent everything else of this network.
Because you're starting to get to that route, man. Good God, please don't sue us.
Right? Yeah,
listen,
please.
We've already
tried. You already tried. You can't sue a non-for-profit.
God.
What, did I say that?
My God, what is wrong with you, dude? Like, go away. I'm getting sick of you, man. Let's take a break. I don't even want to look
big
at him,
shout
man.
out. We're gonna get our flyer made up. We had some issues with our flyer thanks to Dan Chandler. That B-Hog Live is not partnering. We are working closely with the battle.
See, and that's how you just instantly mess up stuff. Instantly.
Well, hey, you're the one who's supposed to be doing this, not me.
No.
Not me. You're the one supposed to be saying this. I always screw everything up. We know that.
Yep. And just for that, we take a break.
I am the Stugatz and the pet.
Houston, we've triumphed. I've made it back to Earth with the cargo intact. The game-changing, time-sensitive payload is none other than the revolutionary energy flavor we've all been waiting for. Introducing Merc Mayhem Cherry Limeade. Merc Clan played a crucial role in securing this energy flavor, and together we've unlocked the future of power. Merc Mayhem is not just a drink, it's a statement, a fusion of relentless energy and bold flavor. The secret is out. Merc Mayhem is set to redefine the energy landscape, leaving ordinary drinks in its cosmic dust. Get ready for a taste explosion that matches Merc Clan's unparalleled power. Join the revolution, and let's unleash Merc Mayhem upon the world. Astronaut M signing off.
Same great taste. Yes, same great taste. Same great taste.
Welcome back to the X-Fan Show. Lord have mercy. Help this gentleman that's over here to my, well, that's to your
The
right.
Pat
My left.
McAfee, the Stugatz of spring football, the man that's always right, but the man that's a loser this week in his picks, SPURG.
I actually did good this week.
You did.
Couldn't
You
even
went
believe it.
3-1. I went 2 and 2.
I had to fall on the sword for one team. Thanks, namesake.
Yeah.
The Renegades. I had
That's
to
right.
do that because
We both did. We both are losers.
What were you,
You
2
know?
and 2 or 1 and 3?
I went 2 and 2.
Oh, okay.
You went 1 and 3.
No, I'm
But-
sorry. I went 3 and 1. Get it
Yeah,
right.
that's what I said. 3 and 1. But we'll get to the scores later. Who's in the lead?
Well, I already know who's in the lead. But while we getting back in order, let's show you some Panther Showboat highlights. Let's go.
He just shifted out, and now he's in the middle here.
Then they put Kirkland in the slot. It's a run. It's Lovett. It's a touchdown. Ready, go.
Chuck it.
Here you go. Dormady. He'll chuck it. Down the field. Beautiful adjustment. Jontre Kirkland. Come on now. NASCAR it is.
My meanie, of course.
That's what I'm saying. First trip to the red zone for Michigan. Oh, my goodness. He got smoked. Tim Ward got in on Perry.
Screen.
Let's love it, the tailback. Dormady to throw to the end zone. It's a touchdown, Stevenson.
Tells the X's and Z's, your flanker and your split end, to get in tight.
Etling under siege, spins out of it, and crashes forward. He might have lost the football. The ball's on the ground. The beanbag is out. This might be San Antonio football. He got belted.
Yeah. We got black ball.
19-9, the final in that game.
Yeah, you saw me yawning. That's how boring that game was.
Hey, I want to know about this regional stuff, man, because
Oh,
you know
God.
we got 2 games on the regional. And I know in St. Louis, when the DC Birmingham game was suspended for a little bit, they wind up moving the game to FS1. So I don't know what it was across the country. Those that had the Brahmas and the Panther game. But
Well, that's the
know
game
I
that
saw
I
it.
had.
Was which one?
I was able to watch the Brahmas and Panthers game.
Yeah, that's what I watched. Because it said 45% of the country.
And
was
I mean, look,
watching
like right
that
here,
game.
Matthew did say it worked well because of the storm in Birmingham. So you got to pretty much watch all of that snore fest. Elizabeth, she says it was a great game. Hey, it probably was a great game if you were there, but on TV it was a snore fest. But it worked out here because of DC and the Defenders actually are DC and the was it DC and Birmingham actually the game of the weekend
It was a good game.
Might have been that game.
It was a game, despite the fact that they had to wait for a little while before everything got back in order. But the ending was what I expected from those two teams. And I know DC next week is going to be seething to get into them Battlehawks after they lost. But again, it leads to the dramatic. It was dramatic. It
Dramatic
led to
wasn't the word for it. The Thunderbolts came into play in Birmingham. That is true. The Beeham and DC game was a great game that you got to watch it, even though I did get to see it. I mean, listen, here's the thing. What was that? That was Dormany's first start, correct?
Yes.
Okay, not a bad showing for his first start in the UFL. Right. I know he had the game in Orlando against the Battlehawks last year where he put up, 30 points against the Battlehawks?
Mm-hmm.
In the last game of the season. They caused the Battlehawks not to make the playoffs because, the defense couldn't stop anybody. All they had to do is not give up more than 21 points, and they could have made the playoffs, but yet let's just give up 30 and get ourselves out of the playoffs.
Moving past it.
But that's beside the point. Remember, people, it's the top two teams in each division. Top two teams in each division. Let me repeat that. Top two teams in each division. Not the top four teams. The top two teams. Let me repeat that. Top two teams in each division. Okay, beside the point. Because everybody's already complaining, the playoff thing, it's the top four teams. No, dummies. It's the top two teams in each division. That's what it is. I mean, it's plain and simple. I don't know how else to tell you guys. Top two teams. But anyways, thank you, Kevin. I'm glad. Well, I'm sorry, Chris. That's the way it's going to be. Top two teams in the division. Each division. Thank God, because that's the way it should be. You want me to repeat it again? Top two teams in each division. It's the way it should work. It's the way the NFL works. They take the top team and...
Yeah, exactly. And we ain't got to hear what he got to say about that. Anywho, about the game, Dormany did a fantastic job this week.
Great job.
Given
no, it should not be in the top four in the league. Stop it.
Dude, and anyway, my thing is, they were able to get moving in the air. 264 yards of passing and 305 total yards. That means, of course, the ground game wasn't as hot, but hey, that's not what this league is about. This is about airing the ball out and wanting catches and want great plays and touchdowns. That's the main thing here.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said that this is a league where we can air the ball out. What's wrong with that?
Rewind the tape. What'd you say?
No, I'm not doing that again.
There's only 3 people in this league that have aired the ball out. And that is AJ McCarron. And there's a controversy, Kevin, in Birmingham. A QB controversy in Birmingham. Oh, 4. I'll give you that. Luis Perez, the GOAT, who Fox touted as the greatest spring football quarterback of all time. Luis Perez is the GOAT of spring football. He's a football, the god of football. That boy, Fox was all over his jock strap, and how'd they play? Terrible. But he's got over 700 passing yards.
Get to your point. And who else?
I would say this league is more about the kickers this year. Because if you look at it,
are you sure about that?
I am positive because the kickers have been doing it and helping everybody.
One's on IR. One just got the boot in Arlington. Taylor Russolino just got the boot.
Well, he got injured.
So what you think?
Russolino's injured.
He got the boot.
But he's injured. He's on IR.
Do you supposed to waive anybody that is on IR?
Well, I mean, yeah.
No, but he got the boot anyway.
No, he's still there.
No, they just see that means you haven't been paying attention. I know you haven't been paying attention.
They just cut him?
Yeah.
Well, that's
what I'm
kind of
saying.
rude. That's kind of rude.
My point exactly.
Let's see.
My point,
all right, go on.
My point exactly. Yeah, it's about airing the ball. It's about scoring points. I get it. Kickers have been getting the attention in the first few weeks of the season, but this is about airing it out. We want 30 plus points a game in this league, and we're going to start getting it as we hear in week 5. Offenses are starting to gel together now.
He's on the injured reserve.
Who is that?
Russolino. He's on the injured reserve.
No, he got cut.
Jersey, who threw for more yards? In
the game, Martinez did.
No, he didn't. Coral did.
In the game, yes, he did.
Coral threw for almost 500 yards in the last game.
When?
This last game.
Do you just like to start stuff, don't you?
Okay, I'm gonna.
You like to start stuff.
Keep going. You like
to start stuff.
Keep going, Kimosabe.
You the one that's acting like Kimosabe, thinking that you know everything. You don't know crap.
Okay, keep going, bro.
Exactly. He did good, but he's not the guy. I'm starting to get on the Adrian Martinez train, man.
Oh, okay.
He should have been the starter, dude. Looked very awkward at times, man.
Keep going.
He looked awkward at times, but guess what? Just for y'all, we'll show you.
Ready, stand.
All right. Are you guys sure? Listen, I did. Are you guys sure? You and Jersey sure that you want to take that back?
No.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Because Arlington, we can take care of stuff right here, right? And this is in the 4 games that have played. 4 games that have played. Adrian Martinez. Let me zoom in for you here. Matt Corral, 494. Adrian Martinez, 448.
What about his one start? What did he have?
Huh?
What about the one start that he did have? Because Martinez has only started 1 game. Matt Corral has started the other 3.
In that 1 game, he had 300 and something yards. Corral in the last game had 300 passing yards.
No, he did not. Did you read it? Did you not read the stat sheet?
Look, I'm reading it right here to you,
dude. That says read what you see. That's Ricky Pro.
This is if you're listening to right here, individual.
Ricky Pro, if you're listening to this show, I want you to get dirty right now and help him learn how to read, because he does not know how to read for the life of me. He does not know how to read. He's reading the wrong stuff as he's sitting there trying to talk. He's reading the wrong stuff. And he is not dyslexic by any means.
Hold on.
Not dyslexic.
You wait. You in Jersey
I said individual.
You in Jersey said Martinez had more passing yards than Matt Corral.
Individually in a game.
That's not what you guys said. Not what you said. You said Adrian
individually in a
Martinez
game.
had more
In one game.
passing
In one
yards.
game. In
I'm
one
not
game.
talking about one game.
That's what I've been talking about.
Talking about in this game, in the season, it's
In one game, sir. Listen to my. This is getting a little awkward. A little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, right?
That shout out to Craig Ferguson, if you know it, for those that know what that was. Anyway, at this point right now,
here's the point, though. You
Adrian
ready?
Martinez should be the guy. No question.
Listen, stats show differently.
He should be the guy. Seriously.
Stats show differently.
Jersey, I'm on your side.
Look, I'm right here. I'm
Adrian
right here
Martinez
by
should
the
be the
breakdown of game stats. Ready? Okay. By game stats. Now,
you're going by
you.
But see, okay, dude.
Hold
that
on.
ain't even the point here.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Jersey, you ain't invading this show because I'll boot you quick. That's the joys. That's the joys of being the head guys in charge.
Sir.
Because you think Dak Prescott is the end all be all in Dallas. So your point for a quarterback has no.
Come on, man.
Just saying. So look, here it is. The breakdown of the offense week by week. Okay? Week by week, right here. Now, mind you, in these first two games, each one of them played, right? So they both combined for a 226, a 141. Okay? In those two games. Now, the only thing that helped Martinez was this one game against a very bad beaten showboat secondary of 324. And then Corral comes out and goes 19 for 29 for 226 to take the lead in passing yards. So again, you did say that Dak is the end all be all in Dallas hundreds of times. That's why Arlington ain't saying anything.
No, it's something else, but I'm not going.
Where did you see it at? Who? Somebody privately text you?
Somebody said a comment. I'm not going to say it either.
What comment?
But that person knows. I hate them so much right now.
You talking about this one?
Oh my gosh. I will say nothing or not respond to that. Hey, one last game. Right, the idiot right there. Exactly.
Yeah, that's that one that made the comment because I'm telling you.
The village idiot.
If there is no controversy problem in Birmingham, what it is Birmingham has a very, 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 very good problem to have because they might be the only team to have two quarterbacks.
I will say this. I do. I'm looking forward to next week's games. I know we're gonna get to that in a little bit. But Birmingham is playing Houston. Yeah, Birmingham is playing Houston. I know a lot of people are already throwing them under the bus, and I'm talking about Houston, but don't do so. Don't do so quick. Don't do so. All right.
Now with Thompson coming back.
Yep. Here's that highlight just indicated as such.
Good job not calling it in the first place.
Mike, I think if he dragged that right arm down before the ball got there, then he wouldn't have had free hands and that complete.
Oh, what a toss and catch by Cyril Grayson.
That was a beautiful jump.
Mark Thompson in the backfield. Sinnott turns, throws a strike into the end zone. Sinnott flushed. On the run, back of the end zone, open is Braden Bowman. 2 more on the board, and Houston's got an 11-3 lead.
The middle's wide open, Joe.
They'll hand it off. Thompson dancing to the outside. Thompson with the touchdown. Start pass was the longest of the day. You saw the total numbers on 2nd and goal. Perez back to the air, to the right, to the end zone, and a touchdown. And Arlington.
Terrible throw.
2nd and 10. Perez up top. Caught it in time.
Terrible throw.
Way too much time.
Perez under pressure again. Ball is out. A strip sack. It'll end up in the hands of Gabriel Sewell, and the Houston Roughnecks are going to get their first win.
That's why I think people need to not underestimate the Houston Roughnecks. Do not need to underestimate that team. Listen,
No.
Thompson's back. They have a quarterback in Reed Sennett, as long as they do what they need to do. And they have beaten, Houston team has beaten Birmingham. That was their last loss in the USFL, was against the Gamblers. Why are you here? Why are you here?
This isn't. Oh, she has a big guest. She has a big guest coming on Wednesday. Should we bring her on?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Seriously?
Hello, Amanda. Let's talk about your big guest you got coming on Wednesday.
That's why I came in real quick. We have a big. Thank you.
Well, speed it up.
We have a really big guest coming in tomorrow, you guys. So tune in. Aaron Shannon, and I want to say Aaron Shannon because this idiot over here will probably say Aaron Andrews. Is not.
All right, now we'll remove her since she wants to talk crazy. You can't talk.
Go ahead, Amanda.
Thank you.
Go
we
ahead.
will have Aaron Shannon on our show. A lot of you know Aaron Shannon is Mike Shannon's daughter. She's done a lot for football players, but also her husband may be a part of the UFL as well. So tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I cannot wait. So if you all have any questions, come with your questions. But yes, this is the second all-women show, and I cannot wait with Miss Predator couple Amber and RC Woods. So tune in tomorrow. That's it. That's all I wanted.
Thank you.
That should be interesting.
Thank you.
Tune into the show.
Tune in. Bye, y'all.
Bye, sweetie. I love you.
The A
Oh,
team
she didn't
tomorrow
hear
night
that.
at 7.
Arlington,
The
I
A
need you
team
to
at
do me a
7
favor.
tomorrow. What's that?
because we've been very high on Houston, right? I don't
I
have my
had to-
phone.
I
Don't
had
have my
to go
phone
against
close
them.
to me, okay?
Why you say that?
Because I don't have my phone close to me, but I want you to do something for me.
Okay.
I want you to take 34
Okay.
times, let's see.
34 times.
Take 34 times 9.
306.
Okay, so now there's a reason. So I looked it up, Arlington, right?
Mhm.
So Mark Thompson has played one game.
Mhm.
Okay. Has had 9 attempts in that one game
Okay.
for 34 yards.
Okay.
The highest person with attempts in this league so far is CJ Marble with 56
Okay.
for 159.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying? Mark Thompson's back.
You saying he can
This is the
surpass him
difference-
very easily is what you saying.
Huh?
You saying that Mark Thompson could pass
Mark Thompson can pass everybody
Marable.
because the highest rushing yardage person in this league is Jacob Sailors on 28 attempts, 3 games, 172. Okay? Now, Arlington, what did we say that how many yards did Mark Thompson if he would have been if he'd have been playing 3 games, what was it? 300 and something yards?
I don't even know how you came up with that number. The 9 attempts, he got the 34 yards. Is that what you're coming off of?
Yeah, it's up there. It's on the stat page. It's literally on the stat page. UFL.
That's not necessarily true, but I think he would have more rushing yards than the rest of them. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying he had 9 attempts in one game, right? So let's just say that he had 9 attempts in each one of those games, averaging at 34 yards. Averaging at 34 yards then. 9 attempts in 34 would be how many yards?
He wouldn't even be close. He'd be at 136.
Well, okay, well, whatever.
In the 4 games.
I'm just saying this.
You got the weirdest math.
I do have the weirdest
planet,
math.
dog.
It's called dirty math.
God.
That's why I passed math so well.
No, yeah, you cheated. That's what you had to do to get around.
I cheated off somebody in front of me. That's why I failed math.
God.
But if you think, listen, here's the thing. Once he starts getting it going, there's not going to be starting Mark Thompson. He's going to climb right up that lap, right up that board, right?
Yes.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, this is why you guys don't do Common Core math.
And this is why us as Americans is so horrible when it comes to math.
This is why as Americans we're idiots.
We're going to take a final break, and we're going to come back with more.
We ain't taking no final break.
You want to bet? Bye.
Same great taste. Yes. Same great taste. Same great taste.
Houston, we've triumphed. I've made it back to Earth with the cargo intact. The game-changing, time-sensitive payload is none other than the revolutionary energy flavor we've all been waiting for. Introducing Merc Mayhem Cherry Limeade. Merc Clan played a crucial role in securing this energy flavor, and together we've unlocked the future of power. Merc Mayhem is not just a drink, it's a statement, a fusion of relentless energy and bold flavor. The secret is out. Merc Mayhem is set to redefine the energy landscape, leaving ordinary drinks in its cosmic dust. Get ready for a taste explosion that matches Merc Clan's unparalleled power. Join the revolution, and let's unleash Merc Mayhem upon the world. Astronaut M signing off.
Welcome back to the X-Fan Show, where Arlington is a bully. I am one of your hosts, SPURG. Let me bring him in. He's sitting there. What? Oh, he must have gone. Oh, man. Great. Dirty in Arlington, are you going to the DC and Birmingham game? We are going to the Birmingham. Oh, I guess. Oh, man. I guess Arlington's gone. We're not going to get his picks. Yes, champ. I am always right. We are going to the Birmingham game, but not the DC game. So we have the last game. So let me do this. I need your picks, Arlington. I know he's watching. I know he's listening too. There he is. See, told you. He shouldn't be so mean to me all the time. He's very mean. Hurts my feelings. I'm going to cry. How mean he is. Hi, Arlington.
You weren't expecting that, were you, dude?
Oh, no, I was. I knew exactly what you're doing. I was going to do my picks. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Since you decided, you got me, you got upset. You don't get to make your picks this week because you left the show. So you're going to go 0 for 4, and then I'm just going to keep climbing higher up the ladder. All right, you ready? Let's get to it, Arlington. We got week 5, very interesting. We have the lonely Arlington Renegades going up against the 3-1 Brahmas. Since I lost and you won, I get to go first. I'm going San Antonio. So,
Oh, you
let's
want
go.
me to say something? You want me to say
Yeah,
something?
it's your
now?
turn. Come on. You won.
Oh, Ramos.
Okay. All right. Now, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We have, we have Birmingham Stallions, the 4-0 Birmingham Stallions going against the lonely 1-3 Roughnecks. Even though we still have Mark Thompson. Ooh. Listen, I'm not betting against the undefeated team because that's a mean defense that Birmingham has. So I'm just not doing it. Can't do it.
You going again? Okay, yeah.
I'm going Birmingham.
I'm going to fall on the sword for this one
Oh,
because of
yes.
last week. Because of last week. I'm going to do it again. They won despite me making the bad pick. I'm going to pick it again. The Stallions over the Roughnecks. Only because in reality, I want the Roughnecks to get that win. Because I think they can. A lot of people don't believe so. That's fine. But I'm going to fall on the sword for the pick reason and go with the Stallions. Hope I'm wrong.
Okay. Now, the 3-1 Battlehawks versus the 2-2 Defenders. Listen, this is a totally different Defenders team without Abram Smith. As much as I love Jordan, you got to go St. Louis. Without Abram Smith, you've seen what this team can do. You've seen what this team is not capable of doing without Abram. So I have to go with the Battlehawks.
Same here, man. I think we're going with the same picks this week.
I think we might, right?
I think we are.
Oh, the Panthers versus the Showboats. Oh.
Who did I say in that? Oh, okay. I remember what I said.
Ooh, Matt right here. DC over St. Louis. Okay. Listen.
I know who I'm choosing, but
I got to go first, right? I got to go first.
Uh-huh. You shaking at the table. Why are you shaking?
Oh, God. Neither one of these teams really impressed me much.
But I know who I got for mine, man.
Michigan might have the best receiver up to this point with Sims, but now there's a gentleman that Andy Banker doesn't know how to say his name right, Ja'Cour Pearson, instead of using his nickname, Jay Peasy.
What does that got to do with this game?
Well, because I'm saying Pearson's going to be the number one receiver once it's all said and done.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I'm talking about this game, though.
I'm not betting against the boot.
Okay.
I'm going Jake Bates.
Okay.
In this game.
I'm going Showboats at home.
I knew it. I knew you were.
The reason why, listen, this is Jake Bates' first game away from a dome.
I don't care.
You think that's going to be an advantage to him?
Yep. I don't care.
Okay.
Jake Bates is the boot. He is the GOAT of spring football.
Kicker. He is. And he can kick in those conditions. I hope it ain't bad enough where it gets really horrible for him. And they will turn on you in a minute, Jake. I'm telling you, you miss kicks, you'll be turned on. You'll be forgotten. You'll be forgotten as fast as you started growing.
Yep. Like right here.
He's saying Brandon Aubrey automatic. Listen, it don't mean a thing until you make it happen.
Hey, listen. I'd compare him to Brandon Aubrey. I'll compare him to possibly the greatest kicker to play the game of football in Adam Vinatieri, Mr. Moneyman. When the game came on the line, who was there to kick the games and do it? Adam Vinatieri. That's Jake Bates. He's money. Jake Money Bates.
Listen,
Yeah.
I got Memphis. Memphis is heated. They've lost their last couple of games.
Lost their last couple of games. They got embarrassed in a couple of them.
So, yeah, they want some revenge, man. Just a little revenge. They got killed by Birmingham, and then they got beat down by St. Louis.
Right here.
So, yeah.
Remember, Jake goes, I don't think about it. I just do it.
Okay.
I mean, like nonchalantly.
Hey,
you know?
Cool. That's cool.
Goes,
I want to make sure you're doing the same thing again.
He goes, I don't think about it. I just do it. I mean, look, how many times did they ice this kid?
Not a lot.
Yes, they have. Battlehawks did it to him. It's 64 yards out, and he put both of them in. Yeah. You know, the Brahmas, who else? Who was the other one that they iced him? Oh, the Renegades iced him, and he went, yeah. You know? I mean, the dude's like, I mean, dude, come on, man. I mean, the dude's averaging, 50 yards a kick for field goals? Yeah.
This is why I believe in Troy Williams. That's the reason why I think they're going to win. I got Troy Williams in this one. Now, Case Cookins does return. Listen, I think he'll be fine. I know Michigan's defense is hungry, and they get to the ball. They get to the ball. That's definitely a fact.
Now, okay, Arlington, speaking of that, with the injuries that we've seen up into week 5, okay, is there a team that you're worried about?
As in what? But worried about what?
As the rest of their gameplay.
Honestly, it's going to be the Battlehawks because they have the healthiest team right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if they can,
I'm saying with injuries that we know of as of now, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you'd asked me this week 3, I'd have said it was the Brahmas.
Okay.
Okay.
I would have said that because of Dormady.
Well, see, Dormady and me still hadn't proved himself to me. The way I look at it right now, the team I would say that has to be worried would be Memphis, because I think if Cookus goes down, the kid that they had put in there just didn't show me enough.
I think Troy Williams can do it.
I'm not saying Troy Williams can't do it. He just didn't show me enough in those 2 games where they put him in.
Yeah, I would love to see him start a game and see how well he can handle it. I would too.
But if I'm looking by injuries, right, Memphis would have to be the team I would be worried about the rest of the season going
falling off.
If you're talking injuries as of right now. So who would you pick?
Yeah, it would have to be Memphis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Shepard has a hammy problem. I ain't worried about that because.
But it's next man up for them. So
for the Battlehawks, the only thing that would worry me about the Battlehawks is if, God forbid, AJ McCarron, goes down. That would be the only thing that would bother me.
I want to see Manny Wilkins, what he can do, man.
Manny Wilkins couldn't hold AJ McCarron's jockstrap. Shut up. God. Manny Wilkins.
All right, so we've made our picks. Looks like we got a difference of opinion on that final one. So that's interesting. But I think, wait a minute, you chose Birmingham too, right? Okay.
Yeah, we both went San Antonio, both Birmingham, both St. Louis. I went Michigan, you went Memphis.
All right. I got to fall on the sword for that team again, man, if they win.
Where's everybody seeing this stuff with Manny Wilkins? Because the little bit I've seen doesn't look that good.
You know what? I just said I would like to see him at some point.
I'd like to see him, but if you're telling me if AJ goes down, you're not dropping a brick because Manny Wilkins is coming in. Because I'm telling you this now, I'm dropping a brick. I am dropping a big brick if we have to worry about Manny Wilkins.
Okay.
Being our starting quarterback for the rest of this year.
All right, that'll wrap things up for this edition.
Dropping bricks if Manny Wilkins is the starter. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, make sure you tune in tomorrow to the 18 B-Hawk Live. We're going to have some new shows. Oh, also tonight is the debut of Arena STL with Will Freeman. We got a great guest coming on with Zach Keelman from
and Texans talking football start tonight, too.
Texans talking football as well.
Dropping bricks if Manny Wilkins comes in. That's all I'm saying.
Gridiron Nation, all that good stuff. They all hitting up the webs tonight. So make sure you stay tuned to Fuel Sports Network for all of the good content. It's coming. We got more coming. Okay. So, hey, for just a little while, this A Train, that's SPURG. See y'all
dropping
next week.
bricks if Manny Wilkins comes in.